There are times in our lives when we seek words to describe a special person. When that person is Martin Weiner, senior rabbi at San Francisco's Congregation Shearith Israel, how much greater is the task? And yet, we find words.
Loving.
Constant.
Caring.
Human.
Match.
And when a rabbi has served Reform Judaism for over 40 years, the past 31 at Shearith Israel, one word leads to another and becomes a torrent, a flood. And how fitting that a man whose memorable career concludes in San Francisco was born here.
My parents are Ben and Yetta Weiner, and they got here. They were both born in New York. Their parents were born in the Stettles. They had three boys, Marty, Eddie, and Steve. Martin was a real achiever as a child. I mean, he was always he was an Eagle Scout. He would always be a leader in his classroom, in his Cub Scout patrol, in his Boy Scout group, whatever it was. Marty was always a leader and always very popular, and of course that's something that a younger brother would admire. Whatever it was that we were supposed to be doing, he was serious about it.
Well, Marty was always a role model for me. He was very bright. Things seemed to come easy to him, and he always did well in school, and was a good basketball player. And he got me very interested in B'nai B'rith youth, and I always looked up to him. The interesting thing about growing up, since I was the baby of the family, we all went to the same public schools in San Francisco, Lafayette, Presidio, and Washington. And since Eddie and Marty were much older than I was, wherever I went, I was always Marty or Ed's little brother. And to the point where it wasn't until much later when I grew up and started making my own way in life as a mature adult that I ever felt that people knew my name. Marty was protective in the fact that he would give sage advice, even as a young person, regarding what courses to take to get into college, what schools to go to, what courses to take when one got to college, and making decisions that would affect